Hello everybody, Mailman here from Go Production. In this video we're going to talk about a great combination of ATN products that raise my numbers. As soon as I put these two products together, it raised my numbers. We're going to talk about a great budget. It's going to be the lowest amount of money you can spend for ATN products, a combination of both of them, and it's going to raise your numbers. I guarantee you, you're going to see more animals, you're going to kill more animals, your harvest numbers are going to go up with that combination. So first thing we got up here is your ATN XSight LTV. See that full screen, beautiful screen with the stock IR. That's going to be in our budget setup down the road. But what I like to pair my night vision with is an ATN OTS handheld scanner. This is the discontinued model, the HD model. We're going to talk about the new model coming out here in that great budget setup. But that thermal scanner, I put that scanner right around my neck, and I always have this with me. I'm always scanning for animals. When I'm calling coyotes, I'm scanning. Then I move on my tripod. Then I get down to my weapon. It's hard to start on your weapon. A lot of guys like to get out there, maybe, would you rather have just an LT or would you rather have a scanner and an XSight for the same price? I'm leaning toward the scanner and the XSight. Eventually I can move up to thermal, but the scanner pays off in numbers. Without a doubt, it pays off in numbers. Scanning for coyotes when you call. Looking out there for hogs. I'm driving my son around. He's scanning the fields. I'm covering land. Covering a lot more land with this handheld scanner, thermal scanner, looking for that heat, than with my scope. I gotta stop, get my scope out. A lot of times I don't even get my weapon out. I'll pull up to a spot, Hunter will stay in there, or Ethan will stay in the car. I'll walk up and I'll scan. Walking through the fields, I got my tripod on with my weapon on. I'm walking in scanning. A lot of animals you catch walking in and walking out. A lot of times I got. That scanner pays off. Scanners pay for themselves without a doubt in the numbers. Your numbers are going to go up. You have to have one if you're going to go out there and get high numbers. Now, we're going to talk about this budget setup I'm talking about. ATN, putting two ATN products together is going to get you a great budget setup, and I'm going to run this setup. So what we have, $599, you got that ATN XSight LTV, the 3-9. You see that video, I'm going to throw some video up here, that full screen, that stock IR is getting me out there 600-700 yards to scan, and I'm taking those great videos with the stock IR. So without an IR upgrade, $599, you're into an LTV. Now this OTS handheld HD scanner is discontinued, but I purposely ordered the new handheld scanner, the $999 one. It's a 160 core, 2-4, I believe. So what I'm going to do is when I'm out there looking with my scanner, all I got to do is see heat. Once I see the heat, I then line up and I'm looking at the game and I'm identifying game. I have learned over time, looking at the heat, looking at the body language, to be able to identify. But I'm finding that heat sometimes, and I'm jumping right to my weapon, putting it down, tightening that beam up, and then I'm identifying that way. So for $599, and then you get a $999 scanner, the new scanner, the 160, I'm gonna purposely run that setup. Because to me, you're looking at $1,600 for the handheld scanner and ATN's scope. Little tip on that, contact Thermal Optics Plus. I think you can get a better price. Tell them the Mailman sent you, and I'm almost certain you're going to save some money on that budget setup. I'm going to get out there, I'm going to run it. You're going to see a lot of my videos here talking about that ATN budget setup. Putting $599 with $1,000, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get the coyotes, I'm going to get those hogs, and I'm going to show you the numbers that can be racked up with that low-end entry-level night vision with the entry-level thermal. Now, we'll eventually move up into the 320s. If you can fit it in your budget, jump up to that 320 scanner, and you're going to see a little bit farther. But I really want to bring you that budget setup. I'm going to show you what can be done with it. I'm going to show you the numbers that can be put up with it. ATN is going to bring it to you with that stock IR. You're not going to need that upgraded IR. You can get that if you want. You can add that later. Then you jump into your thermals and your LTs, and then you move up to your Thor 4s, and you're just going to be ahead in the game with that handheld scanner. We're going to bring you much more with the OTSs coming up. Get ready for those. I'm just waiting for them to be delivered, and we're going to hit the field with them. Thanks for watching. A lot more to come.